What is the difference between a novation agreement and an assignment contract? So in a real estate transaction, when you have a purchase agreement with a seller or an options contract with a seller, and you decided you want to sell your rights to that contract, you can get a buyer and do what's called an assignment contract, where essentially you're assigning the rights to that purchase agreement over to the new buyer, which means all of the same terms apply as your original purchase agreement that you have with the seller. So an assignment contract is a good option for a buyer who is willing to accept the contract the way it is written. Now, let's say you are selling a property and the buyer has a realtor, and the realtor wants to use the state accepted realtor forms for the purchase. Well, okay, great. You would do what's called a novation, where the realtor can send over a purchase agreement on the form that they would like to use, and you are going to do a novation agreement with the seller that backs you out of the original agreement and allows the seller and buyer to enter into a new agreement, the one presented. So those are the differences between assignment and novation. So now, instead of the buyer having to accept the terms written on the contract the way you have it, the new terms from the agent can be accepted. And so now you're going to collect a novation fee on the HUD at settlement instead of an assignment fee that most wholesalers are used to collecting, where they're assigning the contract for a fee. Now you are doing a novation agreement for the fee. So those are the differences between an assignment agreement and a novation.